My name is Tim Kaulen. I'm an artist in Pittsburgh, and I'm making 3 new pieces for the Pittsburgh Center for the Arts for September. I want to make 3 pieces that are all derived from toy sculptures, toy models, like little tin toys or little mechanical toys. We have 2 ducks that are started, which one was a practice piece, but it could find its way to the show. I have this giraffe, and then I want to do a horseman sculpture. So three figures, and I keep adding to it in a way where I want to continue and make more, but the time is the issue. The basic shell of the toys is 1/4-inch plate steel that came from a smokestack on a building on the south side. The duck piece, the working title for the duck is One Tin Duck. So the question is, where do we want this to sit on the axle? Because right before we weld it, we could change. I really like taking a pretty small object and exaggerating it. That's sort of the first step in the process, and then it's a matter of selecting materials that complement that exaggeration. And in this case, it's actually more of an abstraction because of the materials that we're using, and that we're breaking the materials down to be these silhouettes that mostly just represent the shape of the toy. In this facility that we're working on now, it's really set up for working with steel shapes. So I have the facility and I have the equipment that are the means to do it. It's all about handling the materials so that you can somehow manage them to do something that you want, that they would be stripped down shapes that would fit together nicely and easily. A couple hundred hours per piece, and that would just probably be my time times 3 or 400 hours a piece for one of these sculptures, maybe more. What artists inspire me? I think in Pittsburgh I've been really lucky to have met a lot of working artists and professionals that help to inform my path, and our local community is really great in that respect. So a lot of my inspiration comes from the individuals that I've met in my life, and not so much the encyclopedia of artists that people study. I'm really fortunate to be a part of an exhibition at the Center for the Arts this fall as the Pittsburgh Artist of the Year. Especially, I feel, for a person of my age, which I'm a relatively young artist in the bigger scheme of things, to be in that company of Pittsburgh artists over the last 60 years that have done the same thing and have been introduced into that same exhibit. So I feel really super thankful that I was invited to participate on that level. It puts me with really special company. The pressure now is for me to perform and to produce pieces that are as good as what that opportunity deserves. So the pressure's on me to sort of deliver the goods as part of the exhibit. You know, it's great motivation to make new pieces and to constantly re-identify with what my interests are, which is at least for myself, it's a challenge for artists to constantly track down what their interests are and what will motivate them to experiment and try and sketch and plan until the end of a piece.